Welcome to musicmoveit.com, and today we're going to talk about 7 things artists and bands should stop doing. Yes, 7 things indie artists and bands should kind of cut back on or stop altogether. It's just my opinion. You know, you can have your own opinion, whatever. But let's start. Number 7. Y'all need to stop not going to other shows and events. What I mean by this is you need to network. When you're not touring or you have a break or not recording or whatever, if there's other shows where you're at, locally or wherever you may be at the time, try to go to them. Network with the bands that are there, network with the artists that are there. You can bring promo material. Usually you can pass stuff out in the clubs or wherever, depending on the rules there. And events like music business events, anything, an award show, whatever. You know what I mean. Release party for other artists, go to these. Network with these people, build bridges. If you don't do that type of stuff, you're not going to network, you're not going to get your face out there. So stop doing that. Number 6, stop buying views and plays. Now by this, I mean if you have a hot single and you have it on like SoundCloud or Reverb Nation, and a lot of the indie artists and bands these days will buy their plays. Like there's actually services, I'm sure you heard of them, where a bot or like a robot online, a bot online will give you artificial plays. Or on YouTube, they'll give you artificial views. You know, it's just not real. And you can tell a lot of these times because you'll see an artist or band and they'll have like 100,000 views on YouTube and only like 20 likes or 20 comments. You know it's not legit then, because if you have 100,000 views, people are going to be liking, they're going to be commenting, you can spot the fakes. But my point is, you don't always have to fake stuff to look good. If you build things organically from the ground up, street marketing, all that good stuff, you will get your views. Now, I'm not saying don't promote your video, because that's totally different. You can, even if you pay to promote your video, so it shows up on like people's Twitter feeds or whatever, you're promoting your song or album, then that's good. That's not a big deal. But when you're paying for fake views and fake plays that people aren't even listening. Number 5, stop doing things half-assed. If you're trying to release a single or an album, don't do it half-assed. Get it done professionally. Get it done right. Don't make it look shitty. If you don't have the money to do a release correctly, save up. Save up for a budget. It's important. I mean, you're just gonna record an album and put it out there with like, no bio, no press kit. You did like bad manufacturing where it's just like a CD with a tray card. I mean, that's all mixtape stuff, but do it legit. Get a full color, retail ready CD with barcode, all that good stuff. If you're doing it that way, a lot of people will release music digitally online, which is totally fine too. But you still need things like press kits and things like that, and make it look professional. The more pro you look, the more respect you'll get. So if you don't have a budget to do all this promotion and marketing and all that good stuff, save up for it. Don't just put stuff out there. Number 4, stop being unoriginal. There's a lot of copycats out here. They see a style of songwriting or a style of music being played, and they try to mimic that because that's what's hot right now. But then it just becomes a bunch of copycats with the same stuff sounding the same. And you got to realize how much competition there is out there and how many copycats there's going to be trying to mimic the hottest sound right now. I mean, there's nothing wrong with, kind of going that route with what the sound is somewhat, but go in your own lane, do something different. Remember when auto-tune first came out? And then everybody started doing auto-tune, and it just got boring. It just was like, stop with this already. Number 3, Stop spamming your music. It just pisses people off. If you're still doing spammy stuff, just stop. You know what I'm talking about. Sending unsolicited emails or direct messages on social media or posting on people's timelines your music. Just stop. I mean, it's spam. People hate spam, and most likely they're just going to skip right over it. There are other means to have people listen to your music. You can email them first. Be like, hey, I wanted you to check out my song. Is that okay? Ask them. When people are asked to do something, they'll be more willing to do it because it's like you're giving them respect and they'll respect you back. Just don't send stuff to them. Number 2, stop taking bad photos for promotional materials or your website, things like that. If you're going to do a whole promotional campaign for your album, for your website, all that good stuff, get some decently professional pictures done. I mean, either hire a photographer, they're not that expensive, or get a decent camera yourself and have someone help you with Photoshop or learn it yourself. Just stop taking pictures with cell phones to put on your website. It's just not good enough. And be original. Don't take a picture in your kitchen and put it on your website or put it up as a picture on social media that has to do with like your band or whatever. Take decent pictures. Put effort into it. Make it look like you're a star. You have professional pictures done. So please, stop taking bad pictures. Have someone help you. Buy a decent camera or just hire a photographer and get some good shots. Get like 10 decent shots that you could send to newspapers or press photos, things like that. Send with your press kit, a nice color or 8x10 photo. Get good stuff. No more cell phone bullshit. No more bad lighting. Get the real deal. Number 1, stop worrying about getting a major record deal. You don't have to worry about it as much anymore. Artists and bands are doing it themselves now. And it's simple. It's easy. I did videos weeks back about doing your own digital release on your own digital record label. And then you just got to promote it yourself and tour. You don't need a major label. Now, yes, it would be great to have a major label for all their money, their deep pockets, to push you worldwide. But don't get so down on yourself if it's not happening. Keep doing indie. Hopefully you'll make enough money on your own. And if you can chart while being an indie artist, and if you could sell out shows and start making money, major labels will come calling you anyway. They're going to come to you. So stop worrying about A&Rs and trying to get this out there and this and that. Do it independently. Yes, you do need somewhat of a budget, but you can do it slow and build out. I've talked about that before in other videos, so stop worrying about it. Independent. It's these days, it's the best time to put out your own music. It doesn't cost a ton of money anymore. Just do it. You can do it. Don't worry about major labels. They'll come to you when the time is right, and then you can choose if you want that deal or not. If you're doing well enough on your own, you might not even want them. Maybe they could just give you a better distribution deal or something like that, or tour help or something. So hopefully this helped. I know it's just my opinions, but let me know in the comments, what other things do you think indie artists and bands should kind of stop doing? Leave me a comment down there. It'd be great. Now, this video is sponsored by www.jamsmusic.com. And this site it's a great site. It's great for promo. It's been around for about 9-10 years now, this site. You go to their site, they ask you to click your genre of music, and then you submit music to them. And then from there, they're put it on their site. They have a streaming player. They also do vlog mentions. They do interviews. They do social media mentions, which is another good thing. You'll get on their site. It's just great way, another stepping stone to get yourself out there and to get your name into search engines more as well, because you're on this site here. And like I said, they've been around for about 9-10 years. They've always done a great service. It's for all music genres. www.jamsmusic.com. Check them out now. Support them, and you'll be happy, I promise. Now, hit the like button, please. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe. Click the subscribe button. There's a bell next to it. And that bell will let you know when we have new videos out. Don't forget to leave a comment. I want to know what other things you think artists and bands should stop doing. And it's great talking to you again. Great seeing y'all again. Thank you for sticking with me, and I will see you next video.